Do you think we're being too hard on kids these days? I wrestle with this question a lot, and before you make a snap judgment, say, no, no, no. Let me explain. So, when in the history of time has there ever been a generation of human beings, who have grown up with a device in their hand, on the counter, virtually everywhere in their lives where they could literally just say, hey, thing, play this song for me. Play my favorite TV show. Play my favorite movie. Send me Cheerios by 6 o'clock this afternoon. Like, that's not normal, right? So if you have children in your life, whether you're a parent or an educator or an aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa, I want you to consider the fact that maybe the reason that kids have such a hard time being patient these days is because they are growing up in a world that is teaching them to be exactly the opposite of that. I navigate this with my children all the time, where they get so upset if like they don't get the song that they want right now in this moment, right? And like it can be hard if you grew up in a generation in a time where you didn't have whatever you wanted at your disposal. If you wanted to listen to a song, you needed to wait for it to come onto the radio, and hopefully you had a cassette tape that you could put in your, your boombox and record that song so you could listen to it over and over again. And if you missed it, well, then you missed it, and you had to wait another 3 hours till they played it on the radio again. So our brains were wired to learn how to be patient and how to value when the thing that we want actually happens. And so, do you think we're being too hard on kids when we expect them to be that way that we are because of the environment that we grew up in? I think we are. Now, I do think it is our responsibility as caregivers, as educators, whatever, to help our kids to understand that the world does not work like that, and this world that they were born in, that they did not choose to be born in, is wiring them to be a certain way that will not serve them long term. And I know it's exhausting for us as parents, anyone who, interacts with children, to push back on that, but we have to. And it's not their fault. They're not impatient because they are choosing to be impatient. They are impatient because they're growing up in a world that is wiring them to be so. So the next time you have a student, a kid in your life that maybe is having trouble being patient, who is upset because they're not getting exactly what they want right now, reframe your reaction and maybe be more aware and frustrated with the way the world is and not so much with the way they are. And if we want kids to learn patience, then we need to be patient with them, and we need to put in the time to educate them and help them to understand these important aspects of life. Anyway, I'm curious, do you agree with me? Am I off my rocker, or do you think this is something we need to be aware of? Have a great day.